Settling in here. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm a little bit late today. I left my reading up there. Settle in with me. Today I'm going to read a little bit from Pema Chödrön's Practicing Peace in Times of War. I think a lot of us spend a lot of time biting the hook. And in Pema's tradition, in the Tibetan tradition, they call it Shenpa, or Pema mentions her teacher calls it the charge that's behind it, that's behind the thoughts and words and actions. She says, I think of Shenpa as getting hooked. Another definition used by Dzigar Kongtrul Rinpoche, boy, that was terrible. Oh my God. Is the charge behind our thoughts and words and actions, the charge behind like and don't like. Here's an everyday example. Someone criticizes you. She criticizes your work or your appearance or your child. In moments like that, what is it you feel? It has a familiar taste, a familiar smell. Once you begin to notice it, you feel like this experience has been happening but forever. That sticky feeling is Shenpa. And it comes along with a very seductive urge to do something. Somebody says a harsh word and immediately you can feel a shift. There's a tightening that rapidly spirals into mentally blaming this person, or wanting revenge, or blaming yourself. Then you speak or act. The charge behind the tightening, behind the urge, behind the storyline or action is Shenpa. Let's sit for a few minutes. Settling in. Start letting your breathing grow. Just come to this room, come to your room. Gather yourself here, right where you are. When we find Shenpa, that dims our light. When we get hooked on our anger, hooked on our desires, and it's natural and human to do that. Listen to the sounds in your room. Let the thoughts and feelings flow. It's okay. They come in, they go out. Even in times when we're hooked, our light shines. People are checking in. I invite you to stay. Just listen to your own heart. Let your own light shine. Once you realize it's too late, it's too late. Just to come here to this present moment, to be alive. Just notice when we're hooked on a story. Something made me mad. Don't try and stop yourself. One or two more minutes. When you're first trying meditation, you really notice the discomfort of just being. Without filling it up with something else. Let your breathing grow. Smell last night's Italian dressing. Feel your emotions. Let it go. It's like in Rumi's poem. Every morning a new arrival. Greet them at the door, smiling, and let them in. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who sweep your house empty of all of its furniture. Sometimes I get a sense like we're not as grateful for human beings, the body of human beings, like all of us, the codependence, the absolute dependence we have on each other, and how I hope we don't lose the human race. But I hope everybody has a good day, and notice when we get hooked. See, I was just hooked on that emotion, and my thoughts and speech sort of went really cynical. But notice when we get hooked on that anger and we're lashing out. When we're lashing out, that's not our light, in my opinion, in my experience. Or when we're angry and we're shutting down is certainly not our light. When we're angry and let it express and it passes, or when we're jealous, that's a tough one for me. And when I get jealous, it's like super shenpa. Or, yeah, it's just a matter of noticing and keep working on it and allowing and fully being yourself. That's one thing from this week. I hope if people are are following along, is that being yourself is the real freedom. But the thing about being yourself is we don't know who we really are when we do. Like, it's not in Buddha and Zen, they say when you meet the Buddha in the road, kill him. That means like when you have like, oh, I know who I am, or I know who you are, or I know what this is. It's like, oh, cut it off quick. Use your sort of Manjushri. Freely giving life and freely taking it away. Anyway, hope everybody has a good day. And we'll see you on Monday. Peace.